Cross country, the art of running over mud and whatever other minor obstacles. Cross country is a rather popular sport amongst school kids and school children. So if you're a school child, you'll most likely be watching this program, maybe trying to get a few tips on how to run. They could be run over specifically built courses like this one in Albafura, Aflamar, Portugal. Or they could literally be just running around the park. And yes, back in the day, I also did cross-country from my school. Cross-country running can come on a variety of surfaces, potentially, especially if you're doing trail running. Nonetheless, it is best that you walk the course and figure out what are the possible hazards, or what aren't the hazards, what are the best lines for you to run, and whereabouts you want to be if you were in a pack. Luckily enough, the ground's quite hard here. Most cross-country races, you will not be running on surfaces like this. As the name goes, it's cross-country. You're running cross-country, not on roads. Ground is quite hard here. And throughout this summer, leading off into this autumn, the ground is still pretty hard, even though we've had some solid rain in this area. In terms of your spikes, it may decide what kind of shoe wear you wear. It may decide for you what length of spike you will have. So you guys might not be able to see this well, but more or less around this section of the course, we've got more or less just sand, and it's sand all the way up to the top of that hill up there. Now you might not be able to see a hill, but there is a gradient, and it's a sharp gradient going up. So that may decide yet again on what length of spike you got. But where I'm mentioning this is less than 100 meters around there was when I was talking about the hard surface. Courses can change, so therefore it dictates what kind of length of spike one must have in order to be able to run well on a surface. Generally, the length of spike you want will be the best to work the surface as it is. What is the most average ground? If it's hard ground, you have a shorter spike. If it's muddier ground, you have a longer spike. If you're doing more trail running, however, you might be running on a variety of surfaces throughout the race. Therefore, you need to have the best shoes available to be able to run that race, to be able to cover the changes in the surfaces. The next thing to discuss is the weather conditions, and it's unseasonably hot. We're in October now, and we're still in the high teens, 20 degrees. So me wearing this, maybe I shouldn't be wearing it. I'm getting quite boiling in this at the moment, but wearing too much clothes as you run may make you overheat. That's why a lot of long distance runners like to wear hardly anything. And it's often a joke that when it comes to winter, they wear the same as what they wear in the summer. Forgetting those internet memes, there is a serious side to it. Overheating may prevent you from running fast as you dehydrate quicker. But it's still important that you keep warm. Ground conditions can vary greatly, from being lovely grass to being thick mud and water like this one. After all, it is run in the winter. There are also some strange, weird people who consider that the cross-country races may not be difficult enough. So therefore, they may add some minor obstacles for you to cross. Nothing too major, just a few things to hop over, or maybe a big mound to climb. How one warms up for a cross-country is going to be different depending on the individual. Some of them like multiple long runs in a group, while others will do more dynamic stretching and more like track drills. All in all, it depends on the individual. Eat a good, nutritious, carb-rich meal the night before, and have a good quality night's kit. And the last important thing you can do is subscribe to this channel. Okay, that was very cheesy, guys. But honestly, if you want to subscribe to this channel, please do so. Check out our Facebook pages, both the normal page, the training page, and our website to find out more information about our club. And if you want to find out more information about how to prepare generally for the track, I recommend watching this video on the screen now. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.